too. On the road again, just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way, and our way is on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again.
Is crazy. Wow, look at that cathedral. So when did they start building it? 13
and
until 1800. Isn't that crazy? You could start building a building that even your great
longer than America's been alive. Who would even think it would be worth it to start? Let's start something that's going to take 500 years.
Well, they probably didn't know that it would take 500 years, would they?
I imagine they knew it would be a couple generations at least.
Yeah.
Stick-to-itiveness.
There you go.
Claudia, how do we say estamos en La Mancha?
You said it perfectly.
Hey, we're in La Mancha.
Estamos en La Mancha.
But since we're in La Mancha,
yeah,
we have to sing from Hombre de La Mancha.
Venga. Do you know?
Not very well.
Okay, well, you started.
Soñar. Un sueño imposible, luchar, un enemigo invencible. Not bad.
Invencible.
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 Ah, mira el río.
Ella se queda a mi lado, te guste o no te guste.
Rapids over there. Looks like maybe a little waterfall.
Sí.
Those houses, that's the small house to have. That's the house.
Exactamente en el río, al lado del río.
With Gogo Paltrow at the wheel, we motored out to a place the locals refer to as the Cigarrales, the gardens and vineyards that overlook Toledo and the Rio Tajo. We were on our way to catch up with the chef of Toledo, a cool, slightly wired dude named Adolfo Munoz. Adolfo was going to teach us a few traditional dishes of Castilla-La Mancha. Gwyneth wanted to learn how to make rice in the local fashion, and a dish called pisto manchego, made from roasted vegetables. For the main course, Adolfo was going to cook perdiz, or partridge, 2 ways. Me, when it comes to food, I'm always game for anything. So when Adolfo would later offer me the equivalent of perdiz sushi, without blinking, I was in. Little did I know at that point that I was in immediate danger of hitting the end of the road just as we were setting out on the road. So here we're going to start. We're going to take a little water. We're going to infuse the saffron, and that's going to be all the saffron we use for the rice.
Ahora el arroz, que sería lo que haríamos todo.
¿Y qué tipo de arroz es?
Este es un tipo de arroz español bomba. Es no es una marca, es una variedad de arroz.
It's called bomba.
Bomba. Que viene,
like you.
Sí.
He said before that if they put in olive oil, it covers the grain.
Yeah.
And
Le echamos seco.
Bye. We're in Spain, okay?
Échalo.
He said he doesn't put anything except the saffron and the broth.
Y ahora ya, volviéndolo poco a poco.
I've never seen it done like that.
Hemos añadido todo.
Well, exactly. All right, good. All right, so we have rice and saffron. Is it precious?
No, they don't say it like that here. It's like beautiful.
Okay, what kind of broth is that?
Es un caldo de verduras, por favor.
¿Todo?
Todo eso, todo eso. Todo eso lo vamos a ir echando, efectivamente. Y ahora movemos de nuevo, muevo yo. Y vamos a dejar que se vaya el cociendo poco a poco.
This looks a lot like a risotto.
De alguna manera que vaya absorbiendo.
Sí.
It does look a lot like a risotto, though. Come on, tell me the truth.
We're not in Italy, okay? Let it go. Let it go. We're in Spain.
But do you dispute the fact that it looks a little risotto-esque?
Well, we're missing, no, because there's no oil.
There was no sofrito. It was an entirely radical different thing. But they are adding bit by bit.
Yes.
Just to catch on. All right, just wanted to make sure that that was for the record.
It's not lost on me.
Okay.
Bueno, podemos echar ya un poquito de verduras.
Sí.
Sí, sí, no
Zanahoria.
importa. Zanahoria, por ejemplo. Muy bien, perfecto, sí. Ok, muy bien.
We're putting in a handful of carrots.
And then?
And then a little red
Pimiento.
pepper.
Sweet?
Sí.
Son dulces, no picantes.
Sí,
No,
pimiento
no pica.
dulce. Pimiento dulce, además pimiento rojo maduro
Nada en
siempre.
España pica mucho.
No, really?
Es verdad.
Okay, I believe you.
Te lo
Y ahora
juro.
vamos a añadir, sí, nabo de sí.
Wow.
Now you got a full boil going on there.
Yeah, baby.
Un poquito de nabo.
Nabo is turnip. Ahora echamos un poquito más del caldo o dejamos
Efectivamente, un
cocinar.
poquito de caldo y ya lo dejamos cocinar ahí tranquilamente.
Ah, I've seen
bien.
this somewhere.
Eso. Esto ya lo vamos a ir ahí.
I've never known how to do this.
Okay, now we're going to start another dish. This is a dish called pisto manchego.
Sí.
So I have 2 eggplants, I have 2 plum tomatoes, I have an onion, and some peppers. Roasted in the oven. Sal?
Perfecto. No, no sal.
Nothing.
Sal solamente le vamos a añadir al final.
Okay.
Le vas a
All right,
hacer.
so after we pass this all like so,
Looks like
here's what
that.
you get.
Ahora es cuando añadiríamos el aceite.
Okay.
Es un aceite de
I would go
cornicabra.
about like,
Ok,
let's see.
Oh,
lo movemos. Entonces, y ahora,
This would be really good on a bruschetta, wouldn't it?
a little olive oil.
ahora, mira,
Así.
aquí.
Well, bon appetito, chef.
Thank you.
Ahorita, sí.
That's right. Perfect. Got a 10 going on here, don't we?
We're going to avoid the main roads because we're not in a hurry.
Okay, you sure
Plus
you know what
time
you're
for
doing though?
today's Spanish lesson. No, I have no idea where I'm going.
Okay, well,
What I need to know
yeah.
is not only in Espanol, but in several other languages,
What do you want to know?
how to say, I'm so hungry, I
Yeah.
could eat a car.
Tengo tanta hambre que me comería
Comería
un coche.
un coche.
Yeah. Catalán.
Catalan.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Tinc
Ting.
tanta gana
Tanta gana.
que em menjaria.
Manjaria. It's like French, Spanish, and Italian all in one language.
I know. Que em menjaria un cotxe.
Manjaria un coche.
Yeah, cool.
Ahora,
Ahora vamos a hacer la perdiz.
la perdiz. There's going to be 2 ways. He's going to show us the 2 ways that he's going to cook it. So, the broth is made with the bones. He's taking the breast off, but he's leaving the leg on the bone. So you have 2 kind of preparations, which makes it taste a little bit like the full spectrum. So will you eat a bird like this?
I'll eat a bird that lived a good life and was hunted from the wild.
This is good, right?
is
I mean, this
good.
is
This
clean
is-
and natural from the
Yes,
campo, right?
it had a nice, happy life until the
Until
last
right
minute.
now. And it will continue its happy life in our tummies.
I don't believe in factory farming of any kind,
Excellent.
and I won't support it.
Good. Nor will we.
All right.
We don't have to when we're here.
No.
Ahora, chef, ¿qué hacemos?
Pues vamos a poner las pechugas,
Sí.
las vamos a poner un poquito a la parrilla.
Beautiful.
Las dos. ¿Eh? Vamos a untarlas un poquito con aceite de oliva.
Little hot olive oil.
Muy poquito. Simplemente para que no se peguen.
Ah,
Ok.
The painting trick. That was
very
good, huh?
good.
Muy poquito, ¿eh?
A little
I
dip.
learned something
And then
every
paint the
day.
actual grill. Ay, chef.
Ahí está.
Okay.
Y ahora,
las piernitas
esto,
así.
Y esto lo que vamos a hacer es, la vamos a poner con la salsa
Ah.
para que durante 30 a 35 minutos hiervan y estén cocidas. Y la salsa la ponemos y así coge más sabor todavía.
Muy bien.
So the legs have gone in this kind of reduced gravy sauce broth thing, and they're going to cook for 35 minutes like that. And here we're flipping the little breasts of these partridge.
Entonces yo siempre procuro dejarlas así, que estén un poquito crudas para que saber lo que estamos comiendo perfectamente.
Okay, so he
Porque
likes them a little on the rare side.
es muy importante. Bueno,
She's
no.
going to prefer them to be cooked.
Por eso vamos
pretty much guarantee it.
Y
So
nosotros,
if you eat it a little bit raw, he says you've got the taste of the country and the bird and its history and where it came
And the
from.
field and the trees and the wind, the way it blows and the way it
Sí.
smells on a Saturday afternoon when you're out hunting with all your buddies.
Eso.
la podemos sacar ya.
¿Ya? He
thinks it's done when
he
it's
thinks
raw.
it's done.
¿Es ok?
It's
Así crudo.
así crudo.
No, así, no está crudo.
It's not raw.
Está perfecto. Está muy
It's
bien.
perfect.
Está perfecto. Muy bien, ¿ves?
Ok.
Está perfecto. Vamos a hacerlo ahora, le vamos a hacer para que...
Yo no puedo comerlo así, tan crudo.
No, pero no, te vamos a dar el trocito. Bueno, vamos a hacerle, entonces, si le queremos menos crudo, lo que haríamos es esta operación.
¿Sí?
Hacemos esta operación y entonces ahora ponemos otro poquito a la plancha.
Ah, muchísimas gracias.
Entonces, se pueden hacer de diferentes maneras. Es decir, lo que vamos a hacer es sencillamente
Okay, huh?
una
Muy bien.
So for the well done crab,
Y
this
tres.
is called butterflying the
y
stick.
ya le ponemos. ¿eh?
And Mario can eat that one.
Se puede tomar
Yes, I can.
de varias maneras,
Sí.
perfectamente.
Él es muy valiente, puede comer cualquier cosa. Yo, menos.
Valiente.
Mucho.
Dun, tarará.
También
Las piernitas.
las piernitas.
That looks good. I'm down with that.
I'm down with it.
Look at how tender it is.
It's like my grandmother's
Vamos a poner
brisket.
dos platos.
It's like your grandma's brisket, except the breast is raw.
Ahora vamos a picar.
The lavender, the pepper, the onions, all the ingredients from the braising liquid that the legs went in are going to go on raw at the last minute
I
here.
love that.
And that gives you all that full
That's
flavor.
lovely. Look at that.
Ahí,
Ah, now's the salt.
un poquito de sal. Un poquito.
See, I like that little rock salt on the
I
end.
love
that
it.
Eso,
crunch.
¿ok?
I love it. I love
Y
it.
ya por último, el aceite de oliva.
There you go.
El jugo.
The gravy is actually the olive oil.
Eso es el plato.
Wow, he goes right at it. That's beautiful.
I like it.
Eso es.
Ooh, smell that oil.
Una hojita de laurel que la hemos echado antes para decorar.
Increíble. You're gonna have the pretty sushi.
The sushi,
Y yo,
the well done roast beef. Para Mario,
Le vamos a dar
wow.
look at the medium rare.
un trocito más.
Sí, por favor.
De cebolla también, ¿no?
Is there an elegant way to eat this?
Oye, mira, un plato, mira qué plato más bonito. Este es un plato perfecto. No, ese plato es perfecto.
Mi madre me va a matar.
No.
Let's see, go.
Hombre.
1, 2. Hold on. See the hand? Ah, that is
I tell you.
beautiful. That's attractive for me. That's hot. That works.
Please.
El arroz?
Bueno, vamos al arroz que...
Vale.
Las setas.
I'm going to be very judicious with my
A ver,
setas,
Careful.
okay?
There you go.
So I don't get pounded by the chef.
He said you like mushrooms too, huh? I guess, no, I think that's enough.
¿Está ok?
No, it's okay.
Bueno,
that's
es que...
La cocinera...
You're the
Ok,
cook.
entonces me voy a
You want
poner
more?
más porque me encanta. ¿Y?
Too many chefs, you know.
Eso menos.
Eso tiene, ¿no?
Smelling really...
Aceite de oliva virgen. Ahora es cuando
There you
echamos
go.
al
Now, I
final.
knew this was going to sneak in here.
Ahora es cuando echamos al final. Perfecto. Sencillamente, un platito de arroz. Y ahora ya, pues sí, lo que tenemos que añadirle también siempre son algunas hierbas.
Like that.
Prácticamente se evitará mucho.
Wow,
Ahí,
lavender.
y un poquito de
I'm
romero.
into that.
A little rosemary.
Y sencillamente, la sal. Ahora sí la sal. Y ahora probamos.
Ladies first.
Oh, well, thanks. God, that lavender smells so good.
Oh, heady.
Lo que tienen todos los aromas.
That's really, really beautiful.
See, with the salt, it's unbelievable.
And the thyme and the
That's
lavender.
spectacular. I have one thing to say to you.
What?
Holy Toledo. That's funny.
That's
That's
so
funny.
wrong.
That's so funny.
That it's
Hold on.
right.
That's funny. I'm going to eat all the salt right here off the top.
That's okay, there's more.
Meanwhile, Biddy and Basols were about an hour outside of Toledo in a tiny town called Tembleque. They were hunting down another Castilla-La Mancha treasure, queso manchego.
Claudia, how do we say, I love the sky?
Me encanta el cielo.
I love the land.
Me gusta la tierra.
El vino.
Yeah, you know that one quite well.
The food, comida.
Comida.
The people, gente.
Yeah.
And most of all.
Y sobre todo.
Y sobre todo.
It's important to punch your leg.
Sobre
in the
todo. Yeah. El queso manchego.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Alfonso Alvarez, the cheesemaker at Arte Queso, is a marathon runner who looks like he stepped straight out of the pages of GQ. But he makes one of the best artisanal manchegos in Spain, and that begins, of course, with the milk. Claudia, ever the animal lover, would undoubtedly get up close and personal with some of Alfonso's 1,200 sheep.
I don't think she's liking this. Perdón, un momento más.
Keep at it. You're a cheesemaker now.
Oh, wow, how exciting. I've never been to a cheesery before. Es que nunca he estado en una quesería antes.
¿Y te gusta?
Me encanta.
You're excited, huh?
Of course.
I've done this like 50 times.
Oh, come on, Vivian, I'm so jaded.
The process is very similar from one to the next of the good cheese-making places.
Yeah, but
here you have such great milk. The sheep are so beautiful.
There you
the
go.
process is really good. This manchego is like the Parmesan of Spain. It's really,
dice que este manchego
really
es como el parmesano
top
de
cheese.
España, que es lo más que hay en quesos, ¿verdad, no?
Es verdad, el queso manchego es el referente de queso español.
He says that it's the reference of Spanish cheese.
The queen.
No doubt. The queen and king and everything, ¿no?
De vos.
The boss.
So, what do we do?
¿Qué hacemos?
Simplemente esto realmente es como una cacerola grande.
It's just like a big casserole. So this warms up the milk.
¿Sí?
Stored at 4, which is about 40.
Oh, okay,
38
yeah.
or 40 Fahrenheit, and
Yeah.
then it's warmed up to
¿Hasta cuánto se calienta?
Hasta 31 grados.
31.
31, so
Es el momento de
85.
cuajado.
Guajada must mean a curd.
Yeah,
and
a curd.
curdle is what we say things.
Okay, curd.
And then it comes in here, it curdles, and then there's the knives in here, chop
Y
it
luego
up.
ahí
Yeah?
they cut the cuajada to the size of approximately a chickpea. One of the secrets to make the really good manchego cheese is to get a cuajada that is very much like into bits.
Small, like
Yeah.
you said, pea size.
Yeah,
Es muy importante.
es muy importante. The next step is when we fill the containers, and that process has a lot more noise. We'll see the process of filling a manchego cheese. The second step seals it so there's no holes left and the air cannot go through it.
Yeah, it will be pressed, I
Exactly,
think. Yeah?
pressed, yeah. Oye, a mí esto me recuerda mucho a un sketch de, ¿tú sabes Lucille Ball?
¿Lo qué?
Lucille Ball, aquella que hacía unos sketches cómicos y había uno en el que estaba trabajando en una fábrica comiéndose los bombones.
In the factory?
Yeah, and I want to kind of do something like that.
Yeah, but I'm highly skilled.
come
This
on.
is not going to know. There will be no mistakes here.
Come on.
Once I put the gloves on,
Well, we'll see about
Like a
that.
surgeon.
Yeah, right.
Entonces, para que veáis, cógelo ahora todo.
Yo, ¿esto? ¿O
El
qué?
molde, para arriba. Esta es la identificación.
Ah, this is the label that differentiates a real manchego from one that's not.
Aquí podemos ver la palabra manchego
Yeah.
y un código de 5 números y 2 letras.
Here we can see the word manchego and a code of numbers and 2 letters.
and DOC, manchego.
Yeah.
Todo,
It's a bit like the lottery. This is a
No, they're consecutive. It's not like the lottery.
Ahora el queso está sin prensar, está todo lleno de agujeros, pero por eso ahora lo prensamos.
Claro, this one is the one that's still...
Cuidado, déjalo que te pese.
Hey. Okay, now we're gonna get to do the real deal. Are you up to it? Let's see who wins.
Wins?
Yeah,
Pon la mano,
competition.
pon la mano. Yo. Muy bien, perfecto.
Hey, look at this.
Nice, huh?
Yo te levanto.
Now what?
Perfecto.
Oh, it's really great here. I love Spain.
Living on the water, do a little fishing every morning. Hike up the hill to get your calabazas and your
Hierba buena.
hierba buena, your bomba arroz. Wonder how long there's been a road right here.
Imagino siglos, ¿no? Siglos.
Centuries.
What a noise.
I know. So we've had them in the containers for already 6 to 7 hours. The pH is perfect, so now it's the moment to
And
put
they
them.
have been prensada.
Exacto. So it's the moment to put them in the brine.
So I think I'm going to hear that sound now in my sleep. That.
Yeah. Dice que cree que va a escuchar ese ruido en sus sueños.
Sí,
¿A ti te
yo
pasa?
sí los escucho.
Yeah. 300 times a day is enough. So now, what happens?
The cheeses that we removed with the noise, we're gonna put them inside now in the brine.
In the cage. They go in a little cage.
Yeah, to go here.
And this is what percentage salt?
More salted than seawater.
Say goodbye to my darling.
Bye-bye, manchegos. Ooh.
This is like Houdini.
You think it's
Can you get out?
The 300 kilogram cheese remains 24 hours in this.
Y el queso pequeño lo dejamos 16 horas.
And the small one, 16 hours.
16 for the small ones, 24 for the big
Yeah.
ones.
And then?
And then?
Bueno,
y luego,
y
lo
después,
último.
ahora lo que habéis visto del proceso del queso manchego es el primer día de fabricación.
This is the first day of manufacturing the queso manchego, what we've seen so far.
Aquí están otro día más, 24 horas.
Here there's another day.
Es el segundo día de vida de un queso
Second day of life of a cheese, I love that.
y hasta los 3, 4, 5 meses donde está preparado para el consumo estarán en las cámaras de maduración.
Until the 3, 4, or 5 months that it requires for it to be ready to be eaten, it's going to be in the, you don't call it chambers, do you? What do you call
Cellar.
it? Cellars.
Cheese cave.
Yeah, exactly. The cheese cave, I like it.
Aging room.
Cool.
¿Queréis probarle?
Sí.
Vamos a probarlo. Venga. Para cortarlo, el ideal es hacerlo por detrás, para no arrastrar el papel de la etiqueta a lo largo del queso.
It's better to cut it, flipping it around so that you don't drag the paper all the time while you're cutting your cheese.
Sí.
They think of everything,
Yeah.
huh? It's a
Yeah.
very hard cheese
¿Quieres
because
probar?
it's 16 months old.
Yeah.
You need a strong knife and a strong person.
Like me.
Go ahead.
He said that actually.
¿Quieres probar?
Sí. Pero
Let your fingers out of the way.
No te preocupes.
No.
Tienes que apoyar. Mira, déjame.
Creo que
tienes,
sí,
tienes
así.
que poner esto fuerte
¿Sí?
y aquí, con
Tengo un
todas tus
problema.
fuerzas, apretar, ¿vale?
Easy peasy.
Rock it back
Muy
and
bien.
forth.
Let's go. ¿Puedo cortarlo a cualquier lado?
Sí,
¿Sí?
da igual.
Venga, ¿eh? Okay, here we go.
Con ganas.
Look, I'm
Es el
halfway
queso
there.
más
That's
difícil de cortar.
It's the hardest cheese to cut. That's
Sí.
something that you really need to know. Okay, here we go.
You had a hard day milking sheep, cutting hard cheeses.
Si
be
quieres,
careful. Be
si quieres
careful.
termino.
Oh,
Mira,
incredible.
voy a terminarlo.
A ver. He's just gonna finish the easy bit.
Ahora, mira, lo importante es más vale maña que fuerza.
Yeah,
¿eh?
es verdad. That's,
Mira.
you know that saying? Más vale maña que fuerza. It's more important to have
Ya está
know-how
cortado y ahora
than strength. You know what I mean?
para cortar la etiqueta
Beautiful.
Amazing, eh? Wow.
Color.
no es el mejor queso.
Oh, pero huele increíble, ¿eh?
Smells unbelievable.
It's incredible. I love it.
Yeah. And the
I love
color,
it.
it's this sort of beautiful pearly alabaster white.
And the smellier, the better. I love it.
Alabaster, I think.
I think I'm like, you know the Pavlov dog? I'm already starting to...
Siempre es bueno cortar. ¿Este para quién?
¿A quién se va a querer dar primero? No.
No, a ti
Why
te
me?
voy a dar el semicurado.
Why me?
Ah, ¿pero por qué? ¿Por qué le das este a él?
Hombre, porque lo normal es el queso más curado para la persona más mayor y el queso...
He's very gently saying that this one is for older people, and then
How did he know?
for young. I don't know.
Sí, sí.
Claro. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's great.
Aunque seguro que a ti te gusta mucho también el curado. Ya dice mucho, ya dice mucho.
He says, but it says a lot already. I like that.
It's beautiful.
Huge, baby. Those girls were so happy. Did you see them?
Oh, isn't that nice? That makes me feel good.
Never understood the shriek response, though.
Because, you know what, it's sort of like,
Maximum expression.
well, you know, the Spanish are passionate.
That was passionate.
I would shriek if I saw you walking down the street and I didn't
would
know you.
not.
I would go, oh my God, it's Brian Vitale. I would.
But there's a difference between, oh my God, it's my Italian. And the Beatles thing. Bono gets this kind of stuff all the time, too, babe. Don't worry about it.
Bono gets what stuff?
You know, police escorts.
But he's Bono.
And you're Guini.
And I'm just a overeating mother of two.
Overeating housewife from England.
That's true. I do it
What do
well.
you suppose Bittman's doing all day?
Yeah, where is he?
How come they don't do nothing?
Who do you think you would be, El Quijote or Sancho Panza?
With you,
Yeah.
El Quixote.
Really?
Yeah, because you are little and
God.
fat, and
No, but you're the realist.
I am a realist.
I think,
You're the
right?
idealist.
Yeah, maybe.
Like when I said, oh, look how beautiful it is, except for this oil factory
Yeah,
in front of it.
exactly.
Yes.
And instead, I don't even see them. I was blind to them.
Blind to anything ugly, that's you.
Exactly. There you go.
You see things only beautifully.
Well, I like Quijote. He's nuts, but he's happy. You know what I mean?
That's one of your lovers in the background.
Hey, Mario.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, you got one.
One.
You got one.
One for Vitali, 14,000 for Paltrow. This is San Tomé.
Okay.
This is where our church, the burial of the Count of Orgaz. Right, like a rock star. Perfect parking job.
Look at all these guys.
Look at him. So, the first time I came here with my family,
Yeah?
as we're coming up the steps, a family's walking out, and they say to me, y'all don't need to come in there, there's only one painting. My mom turned purple.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
And thus started my first visit with El Conde de Orgaz. Well, that's a famous one.
Wow.
El Entierro del Conde de Orgaz.
It's amazing. There's so much happening.
We came here probably the first time when I was 16. And this was one of the crucial points. We left Toledo anyway, gastronomically as well.
Was the painting ever explained to you?
Yeah, I mean, my mom has always been kind of an explainer of sorts. So this is the burial as seen 250 years after the burial of the dude, the Conde of Orgaz, who was in fact not a count. And they're bringing his body, and suddenly two saints appear. And that's a picture of El Greco, the seventh guy in. There's all kinds of interesting numerology, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The one who's looking directly at us with the really bright face, that's El Greco.
The fact that El Greco is the seventh guy
Right.
in, and certain imagery in the painting makes me think that El Greco maybe studied the Kabbalah.
You mean that was the Kabbalah before Madonna?
A long time before
A long time before Madonna. I thought she invented that stuff a lot of Powerade. I think the sources of light is probably the thing that gets me the most.
I think that the use of light is symbolic. Maybe everybody's getting the light that they deserve.
The justice of the approach to heaven means you get your own scene, your own makeup person.
No, it means if you're connected to God, then you maybe get more light reflected upon you.
Well, so much for the spiritual world of the 1500s in Spain. Are you hungry?
You know me.
I've got a recipe for raw partridge. Knock you out.
You say molino and I say windmill. Can you imagine? They built these things, I think they're 700 years old.
Yeah, like amazing.
600 years old.
Maybe we should move to the molinos. Ooh.
Mira.
Wow, this is amazing.
You could live up on top.
Yeah, right? You too, right? It would be the great spot.
Are you proposing?
Yeah.
Finally.
I can visit you and bring fruit. Once a month, bring you a whole stock of it.
Claudia, the romantic, was ready to tilt a few windmills, but I knew by now that Bittman would be hungry and have eating on his mind. Javier Munoz, Adolfo's son, was poised to sate Bitty's needs. You don't grow up as son of Adolfo without knowing how to cook another local dish called migas, something akin to American turkey stuffing on steroids, spiked with chorizo and ungodly amounts of olive oil.
So, Claudia, we're here with Javier, dressed like I don't know what. What are we dressed like?
really
Manchegans?
Yes, like Sancho Panza dressing.
Yeah, here we go.
There you go.
Es muy cómodo para trabajar, además.
Very comfortable to work in.
Y luego nosotros normalmente lo llevamos en el cuello, pero Mark lo lleva en la cabeza porque
Usually,
tiene un poquitito
normal
pelo.
people wear it in the neck. You decided to go for the more radical look.
I had to keep my hair back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we're cooking, I assume?
Vamos a hacer unas migas manchegas, pan y vino para andar el camino.
Pan
Pan
y
y
vino
vino.
para andar el camino. O sea, bread and wine to walk along the way. But in English it doesn't work.
Tenemos
right?
aquí, primero ponemos un poquito de aceite.
So first a little bit of olive oil.
Un poco. Entonces, ahora vamos a poner los ajos,
Now the garlic.
únicamente
With
para
peels.
rehogarlos.
Con la piel, ¿eh?
Eso es, con la piel.
With the skin, yeah.
Y utilizamos una cucharita para que se rehoguen.
You just stir it like that.
Una vez terminamos de rehogar los ajitos, look at the smell.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm ready to eat it already.
Son ajos de las Pedronieras, en Cuenca. Dicen que son los mejores ajos del mundo.
They say they're the best garlic in the world from Cuenca.
Where do they say this? In Cuenca?
Y no lo ve de world.
Everywhere in the world,
Yes.
it's known that
Las
the best
Pedronieras.
garlic is from Cuenca?
Vienes exclusivamente a Cuenca para por los ajos.
A por los ajos.
You know, the chauvinism people have for their own places is just unbelievable.
No, pero es cierto. Es
I'm
decir,
sure it's very good garlic.
Ahora es chorizo
Y panceta.
panceta.
Esto era para darle un poquito de más alimento al pan,
To give a bit more of nourishment. to
para
the
las
bread.
migas.
Say so, a little
Yeah,
bit more
quite a
nourishment.
lot actually.
Well, we are 25, ¿no? Entonces, ahora ya vamos viendo el punto que se están poniendo tostaditos todo.
We start to see that it's getting them a bit, how do you say, toasted? Yeah. The ingredients are thanking us for treating them so well.
Oh, that's beautiful,
beautiful.
Javier.
Y luego le agradeceremos nosotros de que se porten bien con nosotros.
And then we will be grateful that they are being so kind to us.
And in return, we will eat them.
Ya.
Yeah, exactly.
Entonces, aquí tenemos las migas. Claudia, ve cogiendo un poquito. No, coge.
¿con
ve cogiendo
esto?
con las manos. No, con tus
Ah,
manos.
con las manos.
Esas preciosas
I love
manos que
this.
tienes.
Manos.
Bueno, no, pero un poquito más bajo.
I'm serious, come
Que
on.
si no, tiene que.
This is great.
Ya un poquito.
¿Más?
Sí, un poquito más.
I love this. This
Yo creo que vamos a tener. Aquí.
It's like being a kid,
I know.
playing in sand.
Y otra vez. A mover.
And then, once
Y
again,
tienen que
stir.
estar doraditas.
They need to be golden. So,
Y que se mezclen bien con la
Oh,
panceta.
look, they're already.
and to mix them well. Ooh, look at that.
Ya veis que se están poniendo doraditas.
They're already starting to be golden, crispy and nice.
Como el sol de Toledo.
Nice Like the son of Toledo. He's a poet,
He is a
really.
poet. He's
Like he cooks on
unbelievable.
the side.
Ay,
You're working very hard.
Yo sé que estás trabajando muy duro, ¿eh?
es la única forma de que salgan bien las cosas.
The only way that things turn out well. I think you should spend a week with
I
Javier.
know, I could learn how to speak.
I think it would be great.
No, Mar ya lo sabe, suficiente. Mar ya conoce.
The kid's like a genius.
I know.
No,
He wants you to try it, to be the judge.
pero un poquito aquí. Un poquito de uvas.
Uvas.
Anda, y pimientos.
The uvas is typical?
Sí. Let's taste.
You're the taste judge.
I can smell it, it's wonderful. But I'm happy to eat it.
¿Y pimiento también se pone siempre? ¿Qué tal? You like?
Okay, tell I like.
Well, yummy.
So many cultures have this, it's like fried rice.
Yo creo que muchas culturas, gracias, tienen es como el arroz frito.
Era comida para pobres. Al pan no le puedes pedir mucho más. Lo que tienes que intentar.
You can't ask much more from bread.
No, you can't.
Really, you can't.
Well, you give it chorizo, it responds.
No. I told you.
Hombre, que vienen. Les tenemos que ofrecer algo de comer.
Hace tanto tiempo que no como que ya no me acuerdo si los platos son redondos o cuadrados.
Buenas tardes.
¿A qué se debe este agasajo?
Buenas tardes.
These guys some food?
Le vamos a dar un poco, ¿no? Porque está un poco alterado, yo creo. Le ayudará. Un minutito y come, aparte está muy bueno.
Come un poco, Sancho. Pues si fuera... Pero come con orden, por Dios, que lo que a ti te atañe a mí me incumbe y nos van a llamar mendigos, como poco.
Señor.
Pero dígame, señor, ¿son pastores por ventura? ¿Están aquí en la esposura de este bosque?
¿Me las puedo llevar todas?
Claro. Ahí está ricas.
Están buenísimas.
Mira qué bien lo hace. A ver, ¿qué dices?
Lo puedo hacer.
Hay que seguir los consejos de buen capuchino. Hagan lo que hagan, un buen trago vino. Sancho, ya estás tardando en agradecer a esta buena gente.
As Sancho and Don Q sauntered off into the sunset, Biddy and Basols had to hightail it as well. We were celebrating the young Basols' birthday that evening, and it would be nightfall by the time they made it to Toledo.
I'm so happy back here. I could go the whole trip in the back seat of this car.
You know what? It's
With the sun, with the sky.
I know.
When did you see me depressed?
Pepe, I've known you for 10 years.
Tengo muchísima hambre.
Muy bien, ahora está perfecto. Podemos pasar por Ávila
Muy bien, muy
y
bien.
luego ir yendo como hacia Galicia. Porque hemos quedado con Gwyneth en Galicia, ¿no?
Creo que sí.
El lunes.
What's between here and Galicia?
¿Qué?
She's just been explaining it to
Yeah,
us for the last
who's
10
mad?
minutes.
I don't speak Spanish.
Chill.
Excuse me.
Aren't you supposed to be learning?
Well, maybe I'll take a nap.
Why don't
You're
you,
just
why
not
don't you take
listening.
3 of those Valiums you have?
I mean, there's not much
Put
of
you
a
into a good
difference.
mood. There you go.
He seems to be in the good mood.
He is.
It's like
Yeah.
a child. It's like, you know, I'm in the back seat.
As
I
long,
revert.
as long as he has a little piece of candy, he'll be fine. As soon as the candy's gone, though, he gets cranky again.
Are we there yet?
Have candy yet?
No, I don't.
Está pensando.
Gruñón.
¿Dónde
Gruñón y
podemos probar?
nervioso.
Buscamos la comida ahora mismo.
I need some food.
That's it.
There you go.
I'm going to drive the whole time because we've removed your license once we've discovered how many moving violations you've actually had in your life. Keeping in mind that I have had 0.
¿Cuántas ha tenido? Porque yo voy a
Él
tener,
más de 20.
No.
Sí.
Then I don't know if you're going to be allowed
Tenemos
to
que
drive
decir,
again.
es un viejito.
A what?
Ha pasado
what?
muchos años en la calle. I said you're a viejito.
Viejito.
That means a hipster.
You have to stop lying about the
I'm
translation.
never gonna lie about it. I will never lie about a
It's
translation.
hipster. It's true.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the word?
Viejito.
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 Only time will tell. Viejito, dice.
Viejito, sí, es.
And then we're going to go
El
toward
viejito.
Avila, and then north past Ribera,
Valladolid.
Del Duero.
and into Galicia to reconnect with young Miss Gwyneth.
Winnie.
I can't wait.
Who's
Winnie,
missing her
te echamos
already.
de menos.
So, all right, to get you out of your funk, why don't you rip into one of your favorite songs?
I need help though. Keep going. You gotta help me, babe. Lord, I can't do it by myself. Yes, you gotta help me, babe. I can't do it by myself. If you don't help me, mama, I'm gonna have to find somebody else. Take it. I am so hungry.
You checked it out. Did you bother to look at the beautiful plaza? Or
Yeah,
were you,
exactly. Or you're just obsessed.
Driven by your obsession for it?
I can see the plaza much better after I've eaten.
Is that it? But you do recognize that we're in a plaza right now, right? Do you see it? Do you not recognize it? This is our restaurant?
This is
La
it.
Venta de Tembleque?
We will get over our
looks
sorrow
good.
in missing Gwyneth. I know you taught me how to say it, but let's eat. You have to teach me 199 more times. Let's
Muy
eat.
bueno.
Vamos a comer.
Ah, vamos a comer. Vamos a comer.
A
Vamos
comer.
a comer.
Muy bien.
Vámonos.
Gracias, jefe. Chin chin.
Yeah, actually the toast is first.
Buen provecho.
Pitman, you see I'm already...
Where were you guys born?
You're
I'm
rubbing
hungry.
his fingers on me. This is... I'm spending too much time with him.
A los maleducados.
Gracias, jefe.
To the sweet people of New York. A los maleducados. Can you say that one?
I'm not learning anything until you tell me honestly what it means.
Maleducados? What does it sound like?
It means great people.
New Yorkers.
Male?
Educados?
Male? Mm-hmm. Educados. Badly educated?
There you go. Ding, 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 ding.
Nice asparagus.
A la plancha.
You have to say espárragos trigueros.
I'm sort of getting tired of this translation.
Oh, come
thing.
on, Pitman. Trigueros.
Trieros?
Trigueros. This is the kind of asparagus.
Can you say it?
Say it once more. Trieros.
There you go. Beautiful.
What does it mean?
Means
Badly educated?
Exactly. It means
Stupid?
weak need bad densing asparagus, of course. No, that's the kind. It's a varietal, as opposed to blanco.
It's good
There you
too.
go.
I think this does go to prove a point, though. Asparagus doesn't make sense in the same mouth as a bowl of wine.
Well, you swallow the asparagus first, then you drink the wine. It's fine.
Don't lead me down any dirty line jokes here. Show me how to do it one more time, shall you, Pittman?
I don't think so.
Actually, this isn't that bad.
Oh, it's very good.
Asparagus in mouth.
I think
And it
it's
comes
great.
with the official national color of Batali orange top.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's
my
very
kids say
good.
that. Why do you guys wear so much orange? And they say, well, it's the national color of Batali.
Oh, how cute.
It's cute. Poor kids. It's nice to start with something light, but then you have to have something heavier.
Bueno, pues mira.
Muy bien.
There you go. Qué bueno.
Beautiful.
Es pisco manchego, es lo más típico que tenemos en La Mancha.
Muy bien.
Buenísimo.
Buenísimo.
Es lo más grande que
Buenísimo.
tenemos en La Mancha.
Muy bien.
El
Buenísimo.
vino de La Mancha es lo más grande que tenemos.
Excelente.
Pero que estoy comiendo.
Muchas
Que
gracias.
aproveche.
Muchas gracias.
Did you understand? He said pisto manchego. It's
Pisto,
very
I
typical.
know, yes. With quail egg or what?
With codorniz, how do you say it?
Codorniz.
Codorniz egg and cecina de ciervo.
Deer like Brazaula.
Eso, yeah.
Air dried.
Air dried, exactly.
Thank you, Mario.
Oh, can I have one of the ones with the yolk undone, please? Thank you.
Always
Listen,
this
Mr.
special request.
Mr. Pupas is on the road again.
Fetch. That's the one.
There you go. How's that?
That's very
There's something I didn't get properly for you yet, sir? I'm going to try the deer first, my friends.
This
I need
pisto
the yolk
looks...
broken there.
El pisto.
I thought I saw some deer running around when we were driving through town before.
This is one of them.
El pisto está increíble, ¿eh?
It's a very quick cure.
A quick cure. He was dry anyway. This whole pisto manchego thing has really got me going.
It's really good.
I've never really heard of it. It's certainly not popular in the States.
It's ratatouille, but
Yeah, but it's different. It tastes better.
they have
It's amazing.
Maybe
I love
because
it.
it's not
really
from
good
France.
tomatoes.
And what about la cecina? Did you try it? Did you like it?
That was the first thing I tasted. I'm an old meat curer from way back, so it's the first thing I'll always try. It's excellent. It's got great depth of flavor, good texture. I like it a little on the drier side, which is what this is. It's cool.
Yada, yada, yada.
Qué bueno. Yada, yada, yada. There's a Seinfeld episode.
And you, Mr. Cajon, do you have something to say?
I like it too.
Oh, okay. You just don't like the fact that I'm happy about it? Actually, that I'm more happy than you?
No, that you're going on and on. Have another piece. No, you need another piece.
All right, let's have another piece.
You know what it is about this pisto?
Tell me.
Equal volume of vegetables and olive oil.
An extra virgin olive oil from Spain.
You see, I told you all of those.
I think that's right.
This pisto is unbelievable. Me encanta.
¿Qué tal vamos?
Muy bien.
Muy bien, vamos a presentar el plato estrella. Es presa ibérica, es de cerdo ibérico. Se hace el plato caliente, voy a por el plato caliente. Y ahora seguimos hablando.
Muy bien.
This is a plato caliente?
Wow.
This is the plato frío. Now that we've got the traditional plato caliente
I see.
on the side.
He says
Tell me
this
that
is
isn't
the
deliciously
star.
marbled, though. Even an amateur can see that's pretty darn looking good.
I don't see why anyone needs to cook this, to tell you
I
the
was gonna
truth.
say.
Well, what about if you have some then?
A little crudo?
I believe that's called calling your bluff. Come on, Tuck Tuck.
What do you think? Does that have your approval?
You could try it, but let me tell you about raw food in Castilla-La Mancha. Peligroso.
Also.
Ooh,
So
our hot
we're
plate
going
is
to cook
coming.
on the hot
Watch out,
rock
Rookie.
thing.
Watch out, watch out.
Lo que vemos.
Uy, qué bien.
Bueno, vamos a dar un poquito de grasa.
So you
See?
grease the plate with the
The pancetta.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
This is the very thing we've been discussing for days. Cooking on the hot
Cooking
rock.
on the hot rock here in East Hempstead.
Ahora ya se carga de dar de vuelta.
Perfecto. Oh.
Vamos a abrir un vino, a ver si espero que les guste. Tiene más cuerpo, es un vino más apropiado para las carnes.
Perfecto. More appropriate
Creo
for
que
me.
les va a gustar. Si a otros les ha gustado, este les va a gustar igual.
Let it brown. Let it brown.
Eh? What are you talking
The
about?
most common
We've discussed
error
this
of
before,
novices
right?
is to turn things too quickly.
Oh, really? Well, they start for you then.
Just let it, yeah, okay.
Let it brown. Let it brown.
I like to turn it a lot.
Right, and that's
You're
why
moving too much.
that's why your meat is generally probably more close to poached than it is to charred or brown. Gracias.
I like it.
Es un vino que tiene mucho
Así.
cuerpo, muy bueno.
Look at that. That is so purple.
Buen provecho.
Muchas gracias. Do you want to turn
Gamay,
your
Grenache.
Grenache, exactly.
If it was hotter, we could, you know,
Crisp up that little crouton.
A ver, vamos a ver.
Hot bacon
Wow,
spinach
though.
salad.
Perfection.
Yeah, but you like yours. That is pretty raw, bro.
Mine is perfect.
Do you like all your meat hammered?
Hammered? What does that mean?
Well cooked? Sorry.
Yeah, I love
That's
it. Well
restaurant parlance.
Yeah, I know. Supposedly you're supposed to like it medium rare or something, right? If
No, you
you're
like it
a
any way
meat
you want.
expert, but I like it really done.
Beef, pork, everything? That is so good.
there's so much fat in
This reminds me of the taste of Spain. This is what meat tasted like when I went to high school.
This is perfect.
Chin chin.
Cheers.
chin.
Cheers.
Brindis.
No, nothing.
Oh,
Venga.
Venga.
Por la familia,
For the family.
Yeah, that part I got.
por los amigos
For the
For the
friends.
friends.
y por la comida.
Wine is from the earth gets its health from water, the water
No, but
comes
that was
from
only
the
the
sky
introduction.
is heaven. Heaven is the universe is probably just a little atom in someone else's
Did you have lunch
universe.
with Unamuno yesterday? La vida es un sueño, el vino es una poesía.
I would like to propose un brindis to Castilla-La Mancha. We are leaving. We'll be back, hopefully together,
I would like that.
soon.
Al futuro.
Al futuro.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends. And I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. I can't wait to get on the road again.